Hello, Michael, Mekhitarian, ATV Chartered Accountants. I'm talking to Angelo and Dorado. We're talking about insurance and specifically motor vehicles and machinery. Angelo, tell us some of the issues with motor vehicles held by companies or businesses.
You could have a fleet of motor vehicles, you could have a small number, or you could have a large number. With insurance policies, you can package them up into a large policy, so you can have a fleet insurance policy, or you could have vehicles insured separately as in a one-off basis. Your main insurance cover under motor vehicles would be comprehensive insurance cover. They do also offer a third-party cover, which you could cover in terms of only damage to a third-party vehicle, not damage to your own. Majority of people out there would have comprehensive insurance cover.
So if a business is running a business with a few old utes perhaps and some nicer cars, they may choose to have different types of insurance for those vehicles. And the fact that they've got different drivers driving all of those vehicles, a fleet policy would then cover their entire team or staff.
That's the advantage of having a fleet policy. Normally an insurer would want 10 or more vehicles to go under there to be a fleet policy. That's when you have a number of drivers under the policy. Each insurer works differently. Some insurers want to be listed in terms of who the drivers are, their ages. They definitely want to know in terms of driving history, DUIs, past speeding fines, but in terms of they will want to know some brief information. When you're talking a fleet policy, they don't ask as much information in terms of they don't want the whole list of drivers.
So machinery is a bit different to motor vehicles, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. So machinery would be, you can have machinery that's registered, that's on the road, and you can have machinery that's not registered. So it could be just on a construction site. Different types of insurance cover that you would probably need for the machinery. So let's say it is registered, you would need to have also comprehensive liability cover. As if you're driving on the road, it needs to have that insurance cover tacked on. Where if it's unregistered, it doesn't need to have that particular liability cover, but you do also need to have a business liability. So you can have machinery that is picking up items up and moving them across. So if you drop that item and that causes damage, it's not your machinery insurance policy in terms of it would be under the liability cover because it's part of your business activities that you're moving it. So in terms of machinery, you need to understand what the actual machinery is going to be used for, and then you take out the correct insurance policy for it.
And Angelo, I believe you can insure against machinery breaking down. So if it's a production line type of or conveyor belt system, the fact that might stop working for X amount of weeks of repairs, that's a risk you can mitigate by insurance.
Yeah, so there's numbers of different types of machines. So before I was talking about construction machinery, this is another thing that's part of manufacturing or a business that needs machinery to run their business. So you can cover in terms of if it's breakdown, in terms of loss that you may suffer. You could suffer from financial loss because of the breakdown. You can also cover in terms of the repair cost to get the machinery back up. There's additional covers that you can cover. So if you need to expedite and you need to get a part from overseas, you can cover the air freight cost in terms of to get it back so you can get your business back up. These are all things that you need to understand about the client's business and what cover that they need in certain losses.
So I think the message is that with insurance, particularly motor vehicles and machinery, we need to speak to a broker to truly understand what could go wrong and what are the risks within that business, and then the appropriate insurance against that.
That's right, yes.